Hello again everyone, Age of June here, and we are back with another League of Legends Shoutcast. This particular game is obviously high elo, lots of diamonds from last season, and it's got somebody that a lot of people are currently looking for from what I've seen. Hi Im Gosu. He's playing his deadly Vayne. That's apparently his main character is Vayne. He plays her a lot. I've had her, him in another game, and people seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to go ahead and cast one of his again. So, he is on the red team, along with a Renekton, played by ProofOfPayment, Yaml playing Blitzcrank, Aerodactyl playing Lulu. Interesting. I guess Lulu's going mid. And a Hecarim, played by SickMotion. I think I've had him on mine before, too. ChipMunkDai is going to be top as Vladimir. We've got Jarvan jungle, would be my guess. No, Jarvan mid, played by Angeloid. Or Angeloid. Right, not Angle. Ha. And it looks like the teams or red team is thinking, well, they're just defending at the moment. Alright, so we've got Lee Sin playing jungle. He's the jungler. And he's played by ChipMunkDai. They're all coming over here. Looks like they might want to do an invade, but unfortunately, Vayne is not here. I already mentioned him. Nami, played by the Roman Empire. Oh my. Oh, hey, Blitzcrank. You're way out here. And finally, we've got Ezreal, played by Sonoluminescence. Interesting. Do what? Sound light? Light from sound? Maybe it's the thing where when you hear certain sounds, it causes you to see certain lights. Because I do know that is a disorder that some people have.
Minions have spawned.
Which is interesting. Alright, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and line these up. Ooh, looks like they are pinging Vayne, saying, hey, get out here already. Hopefully she'll be back soon. I believe she will. Alright, let's go ahead and line these up. Vladimir top, Renekton top. Jarvan mid versus Lulu. Nope, this first. Ezreal versus Vayne. Nami versus Blitzcrank. Hey. And Hecarim versus Lee Sin. Alright, so Hecarim's starting at his blue now, and looks like they're starting at the red, which is fairly normal for both teams. A lot of times you have Lee Sin start at red. Alright, so Nami's going out, she helped him there, and Vayne is coming into lane. It looks like she's going to miss a couple CS here, but not very much. Maybe one or two. Actually, yeah, she missed a couple. I think. Yeah, she definitely did. How far? Oops. That's what I wanted. Right. Anyway. Momentary derp there. I just got done playing a game, so... Only an ARAM, though. Alright, so she's only one behind on CS, behind Ezreal, so... She's actually pretty much even. And she's got a lot more minions here, so it looks like, actually, he just missed out on a couple CS, actually. So, yeah. Renekton just got ganked by the Lee Sin, and he does go down to Vladimir. Let's go ahead and watch that entire gank here. We need more. Alright. So, let's see. Renekton's here at about half health, went in on the Vlad, who is actually only level 1. So he went in for a level 2 all-in, and did a decent amount of damage to Vlad. Okay, so he does have a pot run. I was about to say, does he have a potion? He does. Alright, he does not, however, have a ward here. So yeah, Lee Sin was able to come in here, just went straight in on him. It looked actually like Renekton was going to go ward, but it was a little late by that time, and he ended up dying because of it. So Vayne's being forced to go back already, and that is nasty for her. Being forced back this early in the game is not good at all. She only had a Doran's Blade, so she needed those pots to heal up, and she did not have them, so she had to go back, and hopefully she'll be alright now. Lulu mid versus Jarvan. This is something that's kind of weird to me. I mean, Lulu mid used to be a big thing right when she first came out, because she was really strong mid. But she's kind of fallen off since then. But I don't know, maybe she's either just coming back into favor or he just wanted to play Lulu mid. That's probably more likely, honestly. So either way, Lulu mid, interesting to see. Now she's coming around to ward, and hey, there's Lee Sin. So that is twice now that this Lee Sin has been there when they decided to go ward. That's kind of funny. He's got really good timing. Renekton is back top farming. He is behind his enemy laner because of that little gank up there. There is the MIA ping from Jarvan who just went in. He may end up killing her. Is he going to kill her? No, there's Hecarim. Hecarim says hi. I don't think they're going to be able to take the Jarvan down. He already used his flag and everything, but he's a little too tanky for that. So yeah, he did indeed end up making it out of that. Hecarim's looking like he's coming in for an invade. No, he's just going to ward. Okay, well that's fine. Not much going on down here. Blitzcrank hanging out in the bush. They're actually right about the same level. Ooh, lots of pings here. Hecarim is still wanting to chase that Lee Sin. Lee Sin landed the Q on him, and they're just duking it back and forth, but in comes the Nami. So Lee Sin actually may end up dying to this anyway. No, that Nami bubble just completely shut down the entire thing from Hecarim. So Ezreal actually got that kill, and now Ezreal has a red buff, which is not what you want to see as Vayne. So really, Hecarim should have fallen back a lot sooner. He knew that the enemy team was coming at him. I think he figured that he could take Lee Sin down before they could save him, but that bubble just really shut that idea down. So he ended up dying, and all was great for the blue team. That's 2 kills for them so far, which actually isn't that much. Well, I mean, it is by 5 minutes, but they're not super ahead or anything is what I was trying to say. And now they're even less ahead. There was the Renekton kill on Vladimir, so he just turned that one. What's happened there? Alright, let's see. He's way out here. Renekton's going in on him, went ahead and let him fall back. That pool is used, though, so he does not have that for another 20 seconds. And I have a feeling that is a large part of exactly what happened to him. Renekton's just working on getting his Fury up here. And I think he probably went in as soon as he had a decent amount of Fury. There it is. He does go ahead and stun him there. Okay, that's why he was there. And he just finishes him off there with the flash. There we go. I think he escaped that. Yeah, he does indeed escape that. And Lee Sin is way too far away to be able to do anything about it. So these guys are going back yet again. These guys are 4, these guys are 4. They're actually equal levels again, but they are falling back, which means they're going to lose out on even more XP. But if they can buy something that gets them a little ahead, like, you know, something that tilts the little battles in their favor, it actually could end up being worth it, even though they do get behind on XP. So Lulu's actually tearing him up, and he's almost dead. He may end up dying. He does die to that. So that was a very nice little play by Lulu. We were watching that entire thing, so I don't have to rewind. Oh, she just took him down big time. Very nice. Lee Sin is going in on her, though, so I think she's going to... Nope. Thought she was going to die. Blitzcrank came in just at the right time, and there is no death from her. Now Hecarim's coming in to gank Lee Sin. Unfortunately, he kicked on his speed a little too late and did not end up going in and grabbing that Lee Sin and punting it back. Nice attempt at a gank, but he messed it up. Now Lee Sin's going in on him, doing a lot of damage to him, but they're about equal, really. I mean, Hecarim really does have a lot of damage. So he's going to be able to take down Lee Sin if it's not for Jarvan. And Jarvan says hi, and down goes Hecarim again. That Hecarim really hates Lee Sin from the looks of it, because he has done that twice now. He has just gone at that Lee Sin, even though it's hopeless, and he ends up dying for it. Lee Sin got really low, but not quite enough. There is the pull from Blitzcrank, successfully landed on Ezreal, who immediately arcane shifted out and didn't take too much damage, but Vayne's actually doing quite a bit of damage to him now. And now there is the Ignite on Vayne, and she's going to go ahead and take him out. He took her out at the same time. Now it's Lulu or Nami versus Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank's going to escape that because he's fast. So that ended up being a 1-for-1 trade there, not too shabby at all. And Jarvan is actually parsed down way low again by this Lulu. So maybe, you know, oh, what is this? AD Lulu? I guess it makes sense because of the whole Pix thing. Because Pix does, I believe, scale off of her AD. And pretty powerful. And now we're seeing a lot more AD mids than we used to see. It's been really popular in the tournaments and such because I'm not really sure why exactly. I mean, I guess it's partially that they scale better early game than they used to, and it's probably got something to do with Black Cleaver being there, but it's nerfed now, so you'd think less would be there now, but they found that it still does actually do quite well, and because AD carries scale so very well in the late game, it ends up being really, really powerful. Also, it's the meta that goes on right now, because a lot of times in the pro games and everything, you don't see people going in and having a huge super long laning phase, which is when the AP carries are really powerful. Instead, they push and get the towers down as fast as possible, which is exactly what AD carries are good at. I mean, they are there for the towers. They just rip towers to shreds. So with a double AD carry, you're able to push lanes a whole lot faster and take down towers much faster, pushing it into the late game, getting that global gold, and all around going really well. Watch that whole thing. Yet again, there is the pool, so Vladimir knows he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's at a quarter health. He probably should have backed off at least a little, but these minions are just calling to him, and he thinks he can lifesteal up. And unfortunately for him, Renekton decided to go and dive, went in, and just took him out, and that ulti is not going to be enough to kill Renekton. Nope, he's fine. The ping here. Bubble from Nami landed on Vayne, as did her ulti, but she was punted back by the Vayne, and in comes the Hecarim, so now Nami's going to go down to Blitzcrank, actually, and Hecarim's going to get Ezreal, maybe not actually, because Ezreal successfully flashed over that wall, but the Hecarim is here, so he is going to go down, but he might end up going down to Blitzcrank instead. He does go down to Blitzcrank, so that was a double kill there, in, unofficial, for Blitzcrank. Now in comes the Lee Sin, and he is forced back by the fact that there are 3 people here. Yes, you'd probably do pretty well, but at the same time, not well enough. And now Hecarim is yet again going after that Lee Sin. Blitzcrank pulled the Lee Sin. Lee Sin's in a little bit of trouble there. Actually, a lot of trouble. I think he's going to die. He did Q and punt that Vayne back, and he ended up getting a kill because of it, but he's still going to go down. So actually, it wasn't too bad. He punted her back, and then she punted him against the wall, which is really what turned that around. Had it not been for that, I think he probably would have escaped, because he had that ward, and he could have just walked away. But he ended up being stunned for just long enough that was not the case. Now they are going in on the Jarvan. There is the Blitz. Oh, Blitzcrank does go down finally, but Hecarim gets the kill there. Blitzcrank pulled him back under tower, was what I was about to say, but got distracted by, him dying. Renekton is wisely warding up here, don't blame him at all. So yeah, that wasn't too bad either. It's currently 7-8, so the red team is actually ahead in kills now, whereas before they were 2 behind. So like I said, a 2-kill lead is really nothing. I have seen people whine and cry about it and freak out and say, GG! But luckily that doesn't happen too much, because most people are smart enough to know, no, 1 kill, 2 kills, that's not GG, even if it's first blood. Ezreal, why is Ezreal? Okay, where is Ezreal? Ezreal's here, okay. What happened to Ezreal? So he's here, went in on the Vayne, did at least a little bit of damage to her. He's taking the tower, but he did get off of that. And I don't know if he decided to go in on her. He does use the ulti there, doing quite a bit of damage to her, but he actually took a lot more damage from that tower and from her. So that's what happened to him, and why he ended up going swung. I wonder if the Blitzcrank is going to pull that. Nope, Ezreal says I'm out. And he is indeed successfully out. Or is he? Blitzcrank is still hunting him, it looks like. Ezreal knows he's hunting him, though, so he's going to fall back. Nami's going to go back as well. Blitzcrank is just warding up their jungle, which is always good. There is a... Hey, you just died. Okay, so they're about even on health, but that Renekton is nasty. He goes in, and there's the pull. In comes the Lee Sin. Renekton says, I'm just going to kill you. There is his ulti there. And I don't know what exactly he does. He just waited in that bush, went in on the Lee Sin, and started doing a lot of damage to him. So Vladimir came in to help, and in he goes, stunned him, and just took him out. And now he's going in on the Lee Sin, and he actually might be able to take this. He got him really low. If he can jump to him one more time, he probably got no. Lee Sin jumps to the minion instead. So Lee Sin does actually escape that, but it was actually really close. A little bit later, and I think let's see how close he was. I want to see how close he was to getting that off cooldown. Oh, not even close. He was still 10 seconds away. Approximately. So, yeah, Lee Sin was going to escape that one, but that jump to the minion made absolutely sure that he was going to escape it. But he's going to hang around at the tower here. No, he's falling back. Okay, I was about to say, that would be a really bad idea on his part. There is the ping on Jarvan, who just went in on Lulu, only to be met by a charging Hecarim. And he is way low here, and there we go. Blitzcrank actually nabs the pull with his Q, which probably doesn't go over well with the enemy team, but I gotta tell you a secret. I was watching the stream before this, so I did see Blitzcrank say that he was forced into support position when he didn't want to be support. Ooh, nice pull right to the minion. Got her aiming just into position so that the Vayne could punch him against the wall. And yeah, so I guess that's why he seems to be actively trying to get these kills. He wants to be carry Blitz, and he actually is doing very well at it. He's got really good pulls and a lot of damage. There is the death. Really? Really, Vlad? You died again? That sucks for you. Alright, so Renekton's going back here, but he knows that Vlad's probably coming soon, so he just goes straight at him. And it's almost like Vlad isn't even paying attention. Now, he is paying attention because he popped his health potion. So he just figured he could make it to lane. Oh, that miss. Oh, did it miss? Did it miss? It did not miss it. Hold on. Let me rewind that. I want to see if that missed. It did miss. Okay, so Vlad completely missed his ulti there. And that means that it did not proc on him. There is no damage coming in for Renekton on that. He is not hit him yet, so he's able to just go in, take him down, and I think he's going to escape it with his life. He does indeed escape it with his life. Very nicely played there by the Renekton. He does die to Lee Sin. Oh, maybe not. How close is that Q? Yeah, he's going to die. He's going to die. He has to die. Yep, Q takes him down. So yeah, it was a very nice play. The unfortunate thing for him is that Lee Sin was coming, but he still was able to take down that Vlad again right after he was drawn down. So yet again, Vlad's missing out on farm EXP, and he is currently 3 levels behind. So yeah, that's really showing exactly how well this Renekton is doing. He lost first blood. He got first blood to that Vlad, but it was not enough to turn it in Vlad's favor. And it's really showing now. Blitzcrank is currently roaming around. Looks like he was probably warding, or thinking about warding. I don't know. Maybe he just comes back to him. They're now going in on the Vayne, who's actually doing a lot to Ezreal. She's about to kill him. She flashed that Nami bubble, which resulted in her, yes, getting that kill. There is the Nami ulti, though, and there's barrier. In comes the Hecarim. Nami does successfully take down the Vayne, but Hecarim's going to take her down. And in the middle lane, it looks like there's a gank there as well from the other team. And they went in on Lulu. So Lulu's sitting here, and she gets popped up by the Jarvan, transmutes him right after. And there's the action down there when they start going in. Alright, so she actually got ulted there, she's got Ignite on her, and he's able to take her down with his flag right as Blitzcrank kills him. So that ended up being a 1-for-1 there as well. I didn't even notice Blitzcrank killing him, but I don't know, I mean, to them, they're probably thinking it's great because... What did he do? Oh, he just used that. Okay. Because Blitzcrank is getting all the kills, but that's kind of what Blitzcrank wants, at least. I don't know if that's what his team wants. But, I mean, Blitzcrank is a heavy damage dealer late game, so, it could be alright. Hecarim's trying to take this down before Vlad successfully kills him, and I think he's going to escape this. He does end up ghosting out just to make sure, though. I don't really blame him. Vlad's pretty... Oh, in comes Lee Sin. Nope, no Lee Sin. And Lee Sin's just kind of walking around. He almost intercepted him, though. Now somebody's coming here. Probably Lulu. I'm going to go ahead and get this blue buff. Renekton is pushing here. He did take down this tower, so that is 3 towers now the blue team took. Ooh. Renekton going in, and Lee Sin says hi. I don't think Renekton's going to be going down, though. He may end up being able to take them down. We'll see, though. We'll see. He's going in, doing a lot of damage to Jarvan here. He does take down Jarvan. Now he's going in on Lee Sin. That ulti is just doing a lot of damage. The kick from Lee Sin almost kicked him into the stun from Nami, but he's going to take Lee Sin down as well. And, oh, the Ezreal ulti tried to grab him, but it did not end up working, and Nami knows she's not going to be able to take him. Renekton is very strong, and he's got a lot of lifesteal right now, so she knows to be very cautious against that. Vayne took down Ezreal. Lots of action. There was that ulti. Vlad is here. Vayne is here. What exactly happened? She punts him against the wall. Successfully takes down Vlad. And she is really low, but she was able to do just enough. And exactly how does he go down? Okay. He attacked, and that gave him vision, or her vision. So he just rolled. Pew! And down went the Ezreal. Now, Lulu's over here pushing down this tower, trying to do something. She's probably going to take it down, actually. Slowing down that Nami. Got bubbled by the Nami under tower, though, so she took a lot of damage there. And she got pretty close to dying, but she is going to escape that at least. And she's doing some damage to the tower while running away. I think she's going to be able to take it down, but in comes the Jarvan. And I could be wrong. She goes ahead and ults herself. There is the Nami ult, and she's going to die now. I was wrong. I thought she was going to be alright, but the double ult there was enough to take her down. And she didn't even get the tower for it. She probably should have run away a little sooner, but she was really hoping she could get that tower. Vlad and Lee Sin looked like they pushed the Renekton back at least somewhat. But they're just kind of hanging around here right now. It looks like Lee Sin is guarding Vlad. Kind of funny, actually. And Lee Sin just DC'd. That's why he was standing there. Okay, so he wasn't guarding Vlad. He was just DC'd. That makes a little more sense. Jarvan is now being attacked by them. There was the Blitzcrank though, moving in the wrong direction. But the Hecarim was able to ulti over the wall and be okay with that. The Lee Sin is back. Great news. And looks like Blitzcrank is going to grab. Oh, so close. He actually might escape this. No, Blitzcrank is a little too fast. Hecarim's coming in as well. Down goes the Jarvan. 2 Hecarims. So that wasn't bad at all. Nobody else died. They were able to kite away, so it was a good attempt. And he ended up dying. Not bad. Alright. Vayne is now pushing up here. It looks like she's probably going to go in on that tower. Possibly end up taking it because nobody's coming to contest. Oh, actually, Ezreal's coming to contest. But I don't think he's going to be able to do it alone. And Blitzcrank is here as well. They did successfully take down that mid tower that was already so low. And it looks like Vayne's just going to go in. No, oh, nice pull from Blitzcrank there. He does. Ezreal flashes over that wall though, and that was enough to save him because that Vayne punt back. The Condemn actually ended up hitting him to punt him away from her instead of where she really wanted it to. So there we go. Lee Sin went in, did a little damage to Lulu there, and Hecarim said, alright, I'm going to go in on this. He goes in on the Nami. Nami's getting really low. There is the Lulu ulti on Hecarim, giving him health and popping her up. So now she goes down. They're going in with Lee Sin. I think he's going to die as well. Ezreal's here too, but I don't think he's going to be able to do enough alone. And Blitzcrank is here as well, so he's got to watch out. In comes the Jarvan, going into the Nami. There's the ulti from Jarvan, and he's now got Hecarim in the ulti as well. Blitzcrank tried to pull him out with his grab, but it did not end up working. So that was a double kill for Jarvan there. In the meantime, yes, Vayne did successfully get down that tower as expected, and now she's wanting that Ezreal. She does go ahead and slow him down, and he goes down like a rock. Right, so Blitzcrank is now running around. I don't think Jarvan can take Vayne down, honestly. Vayne is a little too powerful. She doesn't have her Blade of the Rune King, and she just used it on Ezreal to kill him. But she's still really strong. I'm going to go ahead and bait them a little bit. There is the flag jump from Jarvan. In comes Blitzcrank, popping that Jarvan up. And now Vayne successfully took down Jarvan. Lulu's trying to take down Vayne, but Vayne has lifesteal now, so that's not going to happen. Double kill for Vayne. And in the meantime, exciting things are happening up here. Let's go ahead and see it. Renekton's going in on that tower. This is where all that interesting things happen down there. Double kill for Vayne. Very nicely played. In he goes. He does land his Q on the Renekton. Renekton's trying to get out as he did do some damage and was taking tower shots because of that. He goes in and ultis there, and he goes in and just ripping Vlad down. Vlad is almost dead. And that was really close. It's getting really close. I don't know who's going to win. I think Renekton might actually skip this. I think he's going to take Lee Sin down. Lee Sin had to jump out of that. So yeah, Renekton is indeed going to escape this, and he almost killed both of those. So that would have been a double kill for him. Renekton is really strong early game. I think he falls off late game, but in large part, there is no late game in competitive League of Legends anymore. But by that I mean, you know, really late game, the 6 items or anything like that. They don't get there. They end it way too soon for that. So Renekton kind of stays in his strong point all the way through. Alright, down goes the red buff to Lulu. Hecarim's coming in, made Ezreal use his E to get out of that. Nami came in to help. Lulu's there to help the Hecarim. Blitzcrank is on his way down, as are Jarvan and Lee Sin. Looks like Vayne is coming over as well. Renekton's I'm just going to hang out top. But these guys are all chasing him down. Vayne says, alright, let's go. Let's do this. Hecarim is being attacked there by that Jarvan. And the Jarvan just went ahead and used his ulti there. There was the bubble, but it was not enough. Hecarim successfully took down Jarvan. Nami went down as well to the Hecarim. Blitzcrank took down Ezreal. Now Lee Sin is on the run, taking dragon shots, but I don't think he's going to die to that, obviously. Vlad just got pulled there by the Blitzcrank, and he went down. Used his ulti there, but neither one of them really cares because they lost a very small portion of their health. Now, is he going to escape? Oh, he does escape this. Okay. It's pretty close, though. He almost didn't. Had they been slightly faster, he would have died. But Renekton's over here just taking this tower down because there's really nothing they can do about it as they're all dead, except for Lee Sin, who just successfully went back. So he's going to go ahead and take down this inhibitor as well, and this will be the first inhibitor of the game. Blue-red team seems to mostly be regrouping. They've got a lot of gold on them.
Blue team's inhibitor
Yeah,
has
decent amount anyway. So at least Hecarim's going to be able to buy something. Oh, and there is the end of that game. Didn't even notice that happening. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the players, their items in CS and such. We've got Vladimir with 105 CS. He is 170. That hurts a lot. Versus Renekton, who's at 189 CS and is 720. Vladimir has Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, Ionian Boots of Lucidity, Ruby Crystal, Cloth Armor, Rejuve Beads, and Sight Ward, whereas Renekton has Ravenous Hydra, Blade of the Ruined King, Mercury's Treads, Sight Ward, and a Health Potion. Probably, I think he had enough for more, didn't he? Only 996 gold, but that was definitely enough for a little bit. Jarvan is sitting here with a Last Whisper, Brutalizer, Pickaxe, Ruby Crystal, No Magic Mantle, and Boots of Speed. He actually did not rush the Aegis of the Legion, which is kind of unusual. He is 780. He got a lot of kills at the beginning, but then he just kind of fell off as they all just kind of united against him. He has 121 CS versus... Actually, no, that was... Well, I guess he did. Anyway, versus Lulu, who has 92 CS. She is 346. She's got Blade of the Ruined King, Berserker's Grease, Spirit Stone, Cloth Armor, and a Health Potion. Still think it's interesting to see her go AD Lulu. Alright, we've got Ezreal here with Brutalizer, Sheen, Double Dorans, and Boots of Speed, as well as a Mana Pot. He is 273, and he has 109 CS versus Vayne with 148, 736, and she has Blade of the Ruined King, Phantom Dancer, Berserker's Grease, Doran's Blade, and a Dagger. The Nami here is 153 with 22 CS. She has Ionian Boots of Lucidity, Sight Stone, Philosopher's Stone, Ruby Crystal, and a Vision Ward. Whereas Blitzcrank with 19 CS has Iceborne Gauntlet, Ruby Sightstone, and Boots of Mobility with the Home Guard enchant. So he's really fast. He is 618. That is that was nice for him. Hecarim has 113 CS versus 60 for Lee Sin. He is 736 versus 233. He's got a Iceborne Gauntlet, or an Iceborne Gauntlet as well, and he's got Spirit of the Elder Lizard and Boots of Swiftness, whereas Lee Sin has Giant's Belt, Sightstone, Triple Dorans, and Boots of Speed. So that's the end of this game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.